And hello everyone, welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. Now we enter chapter 3 as we see Alberea, or Brehard, with the Alberea family. Interesting. You think we're gonna go back here? Or do you think they made it just for this? Oh,
I see. So Marquis Ragnar will be absent as well. I take it this means House Hyarms will be the only one of the 4 great houses in attendance.
Would that it were different. For all of his faults, Marquis Ragnar is a man of principle, which makes his continuing house arrest for his actions during the Civil War all the more unfortunate.
One can't be too careful with a man who can lead his own militia. Though compared to the Governor General of Crossbell, he's a mere child playing with toys.
Useless.
Eustace Alberea. Been a while.
Sorry, just idle thoughts. By the by, what kind of man is this Marquis Ballad?
Every bit the man the rumors make him out to be. Foolhardy and greedy, but dangerously savvy when it comes to matters of personal gain.
Who? Did they say so? Marquis Ballad. Okay, I don't think they actually mentioned anything about him previously.
I can't even imagine how his presence will disrupt our conference, and I'm unfortunate enough to be his caretaker.
Okay.
Well, with your father there, I can't imagine he'll be too much of a terror. Marquis Hyarms tends to have a sobering effect on people.
Very true. My father does not suffer fools gladly. But after the recent incidents in Crossbell and Sutherland, there's no telling what to expect. You would do well to exercise caution yourself.
You hardly need to remind me. Besides, I'm going to be among people I trust.
Really? Are we gonna meet up at some point? Oh, I mean, they're showing you we're gonna meet you this chapter.
That's right. I suppose the conference does overlap with the branch campus's field exercises.
And again, everyone else knows about it before we do.
Something else for me to look forward to. It will be a pleasure to see Class 1's former rivals reunited after all.
Conference, though. Yeah, okay.
Lord Eustace, your visitor has arrived.
Yes, let her in.
Right this way, young lady.
Thanks.
Oh, are you two getting along?
How's it going, Eustace? Long time no see.
Hello, Milliam. You're a little late.
Hey, it's not my fault it takes so long to get approved. Why do I need to get permission every time I want to see you anyway?
The reason should be obvious, given each of our positions.
Yeah!
Oh,
Hey! Dodging's no fair.
he's
Sometimes
learning.
I fear you'll never learn. You're 15 now, aren't you? Would it kill you to act a bit more ladylike?
Lammy!
Uh-oh. The super hug.
Think fast!
Oh, hell.
Oh, for...
Gotcha!
Oh, boy. She is one of a kind, eh?
Get off me! You can't just jump on someone in an outfit like that.
Oh, you want to compare fashion notes, Mr. Fancy Haircut?
You know what he's saying, though? What he's saying about your outfit, that it's, you know...
But fine, if it keeps you from getting any more wrinkles.
Just get off.
Okay. I'm not shocked these two make time for each other.
Now this is good! Every bit as tasty as the pancakes Tilly and I had earlier.
You know, the children in town are starting to act more like you.
Yes, Million, best influence.
why do I get the feeling you've been teaching them?
Well, we have been hanging out a little.
Are these the kids that you hung out with? Use this. Or like the ones that you were friends with? It's been a fucking while. I don't remember the exact relationship to, specifically.
Every time I come visit you, I get to know them a little better. They're all really good kids.
That they are. So what if she was artificially created? She's just like any other girl. Aside from her complaints about not getting taller anyway.
Something on your mind?
Not at all. So, how are things on your end? As for me, my schedule remains unchanged.
All right. Even with all the crazy stuff that's happened, I should be good to go. Are you excited? You and me going on vacation.
Same hotel room. Together. Alone.
I suppose the place is so pretty that it would feel like a vacation. Even if we're walking into what is essentially a carnival of villainy.
You've got a way with words, Eustace. I just wish I had access to more information. Even if most of the classified stuff is just about nobles and the Bracer Guild.
I wouldn't worry about it. That's standard operating procedure for the intelligence division. Though, I imagine your status as an Ironblood gets you more leeway than others.
Still, if I had the same clearance as Lecter, I could be so much more helpful to everyone from Class 7. Rean, Elisa, and Machias seem to have it especially tough.
Yeah, I can't imagine we're given much leeway.
Bea and Sarah, though, I think they can take care of themselves.
You don't have to worry about taking care of any of us. Besides, the fact that you're a part of Class 7 means so much more to us than any political favor you could offer.
I'm giving you another hug.
No, you are not.
Wait, what's that sound?
Ah, it must be Class 7 related. I wonder what happened.
No way!
Could it be?
Been a while, Eustace.
Gaius, everyone's talking about how they're gonna get a hold of you.
Huh? Oh, and Milliam is with you too.
Gaius!
Actually, isn't this the group that was there at the beginning? I think I remember seeing Eustace, Milliam, and Gaius. Who else, though? I feel like Elisa was there, but, you know. Western Erebony, Lemaire Province, something Canyon. Well, the Entertainment City, which means we're probably gonna go here, right? Oh, this seems like a perfect place for Rean to go. Oh, a Jaegers versus maybe Jaegers? Oh, that's a good defensive position. You can just go back and heal yourself right away. No, don't give up the healing point.
Wow, they're really going at it.
I suppose it's a matter of time until you showed up again.
I figured Needhog would be good, but the other guys are no slouches themselves. Betcha they'll give us a pretty good fight.
They've both been in shambles ever since the Civil War. The dragon lost its head. And as for the other group, well...
Guess this makes it a fight neither side can afford to lose. I'd like to have a battle with a certain someone myself.
You wouldn't be talking about little old me now, would you?
Oh.
Easy now, Blitz. I'm unarmed, see? I should be the one on edge here.
Sorry, but I'd rather not take any chances. Not with someone who can go toe-to-toe with Lord Balder.
Aw, lighten up. Can't you relax around an old drinking buddy?
I think Daddy might be the only person who could drink with you and not be nervous. That said... This is pretty weird.
So one side out there is Zephyr then, yeah?
I saw you and Uncle Balder kill each other with my own eyes. And now you're here. Does this have something to do with that cool purple shadow thing?
And we do have Crow look-alike showing up too, don't we? I wonder, what if they're both like Swarspitter style?
Who can say? Seriously, though, you don't really want to start a fight in a place like this, do you? The two of you against little old me? I'd have zero chance of winning.
You're real funny, old man. But I get it. We're all just observers this time. So, once you get things squared away with your business, come pay us a visit. We'll be waiting.
Excuse us, Jaeger King.
Well, he has the respect to call him that at the very least.
Really had me sweating there. Old man like me would stand a chance against all that youthful exuberance.
Why do I feel like that is not going to be true when we inevitably fight you at one point?
Don't you think? I'm just talking to myself. Don't let it spook you. The Colonel, your dad, took good care of me back in the day. Introduced me to my favorite brand of smokes.
I don't think I know much about her family now, do I? At least I didn't do her bonding events enough to know if that was delved into back in the first two.
By the way, I meant to thank you for taking care of Fee. Chasing us from battlefield to battlefield's all well and good, but raising that kid right is what really matters. Even if you're practically a kid yourself.
Just gonna let him go? Just gonna let him go then, okay.
Yikes. That was just like 3 years ago. Colonel. I haven't heard that in a while. Bloody Shirley. No, the Sanguine Ogre. She had to have noticed me too. I've been off the front lines for too long. Meanwhile, Fee's been picking up skill after skill. I'm really starting to feel my age.
Yep, once you turn 30, just end it right there.
Wait, what am I saying? I'm only 27. Well, almost 28, but...
You're getting there. Only 2 more years.
Either way, I'm too young to be old. Okay, Sarah, focus. We've got 2 of the strongest Jaeger corps, the dragons and these Jaegers in purple, battling it out.
She does sound a little different. I mean, it sounds like the same voice, but it sounds like the inflections and whatnot are a bit off. Maybe she's just not as jolly.
One way or another, things are gonna come to a head. For me and for the kids. And you know, even if he is a far cry from the Viscount, I have to admit, the Jaeger King is a real fox.
Have fun with that. Have fun with that. Have motherfucking fun with that, okay. Okay, so I guess Sarah might have been there. So I guess we'll have those 4 at the very least show up this time. And I'm gonna guess we're gonna get back to the part during the prologue then. Ooh, that looks like a divine knight. I remember the big statue that was up in the Nord Highlands. It's been a while since I thought about what that looked like, though. It was either supposed to look like the Divine Knights or something else. I don't remember. I don't remember it looking like a Divine Knight, though.
Well, someone's early for a change.
Basking in its glory? Even I was surprised when I first saw it.
Yeah. I hear there's another one in a place called Nord.
It does look like a divine knight then. Okay.
Yes, just about the same size too. Even though it's a very different shape. Wait, is something bothering you?
Oh, is it a different shape? Okay.
No. I don't sense any power within this thing. It's nothing but a shell. Just makes me wonder where the insides went.
Insides?
Sorry we're late.
Have you been a good girl, Duvalie?
Took you too long enough.
I said sorry. Oh, the almighty conflagration is with you.
My, are we interrupting something intimate?
Don't even joke about that. I would never. Especially not with some lazy, irresponsible bum like him.
Never is right. No man could ever sway a little lord's pet like her.
Hey. Crossing my fingers one day.
Well, aside from maybe that Ashen kid, isn't he your type?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Come on, let's follow this train of thought.
Dear me.
Absolutely not! And what do you mean, Lord's pet? If anything, McBurn, you don't have enough respect for the Anguis.
I guess that makes two of us.
It's you.
It has been a while, fool.
When was the last time? The Crossbell incident?
I believe so. Though we've all been busy roaming across the continent, so I won't hold it against you. With that, all of us who were stationed to the west are here. Except Shirley, that is.
Yeah, the crazy ogre chick's off getting a read on the front lines.
The thought of her off on her own scares me a little. But we have preparations to make before our beautiful and proud lord arrives.
There's no need for that.
My lord.
I didn't expect you to arrive so early.
My lord! I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, doesn't she sound happy?
I didn't think I would get to see you so soon.
She sounds like she's on the edge of an orgasm.
Nor did I. I thought we had several days left to wait.
Did something change among the Anguis?
Yes, the Oathbreaker and Lady Mariabelle decided to take on Arteria. And the professor completed the final ion earlier than planned.
Sounds like he's been working hard.
He probably didn't like what happened to his last one.
Ah, Campanella and McBurn. How long has it been? About a year?
Sounds about right.
Still wearing that clunky helmet of yours, I see. There's a nice breeze right now, so why don't you take it off?
I see she has extra helmets.
McBurn! How dare you say that to our lord?
Now, Duvalie. He's no subject of mine. Since we're ahead of schedule, why don't we have a little duel? If you can manage to tear this helm from my head, I'll be able to feel the lovely breeze you mentioned.
Nah, I'm good. Not because I think I'll lose, but because I don't think I can actually win. Just like all of our other fights.
What?
You're right. Although, the outcomes may have been different had you taken my sword lessons more seriously.
Damn it, don't treat me like I'm Louvet.
Just what is their relationship?
Do you guys really not know? Feels like you should. Is it the new white one?
Now let us begin. The third of our experiments to reclaim the Phantasmal Blaze plan. To determine whether or not a vessel can gain power through combat.
Power through combat. Pulse of steel. Interesting. Power through combat. What a vague statement. And into June. Ah, beautiful. June, the hydrangea... I don't actually know how to pronounce that. Hydrangeas began to bloom, heralding the beginning of the summer. In leaves situated just west of Heimdall, light rain showers came and went. I was wondering why she didn't have an umbrella. Oh, and he handles it from there on? Okay. After 2 field exercises, the branch campus reputation began to spread far and wide. And with this renown came additional funding and equipment to enhance the school. Woo! That can't be bad. More. Yeah, there's some there I don't recognize. We might be able to have a full party. Okay. Were we able to retrieve what was left of that hunk of metal? Even if it isn't that useful. In addition, the campus welcomed some new faculty. Ooh, really? Okay, I guess she's just delivering the supplies. Becky, a graduate of Thor's main campus, opened a student store. Okay. I guess I have to remember her name now. Oh, really? I suppose we didn't have a medical person here previously. Due to her training at St. Ursula Medical College, Lynn was a perfect candidate to take over the medical office. Is she actually done with her training? And though it was only a few, there were some important transfers among the students. Out or in? Well, you're all still here. So that's promising? Man, it's already the weekend. I can't believe it's been 3 weeks since we got back from Crossbell. Time sure does fly. We got back 19 days ago to be exact. Tomorrow's a free day, but I feel like I still have a little energy left. Looks like you got it a little bit tougher, Allie. Leo told me you're doing pretty good in the swimming club. I can't swim more than 40 yards, though. It seems you've been working hard at tennis practice yourself, Yuna. In fact, I've heard you'd have an exhibition match with a high school in Heimdall. Yeah, apparently their tennis club just found it too, so we figured it'd be a perfect matchup. I hope the rain clears up. I want to get in some practice after school. According to the forecast, it should be sunny after 4 p.m. But judging from your grades, Yuna, shouldn't you be studying instead? You're so predictable. Well, the finals are still on the way, so you've got some time. There's no way I've got enough time for club practice and studying. Yeah, you do. You don't have to practice for any matches in chess club, do you, Kurt? Actually, we have a match set up with another high school as well. A significant amount of my study time is gone to reading over match transcripts and teaching the game to Sydney. Ah, forgot what a brainiac you are. Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Things have been getting along lately. Oh, yeah, I was checking out the campus store this morning and it's pretty nice. They've got stuff from all over for sale. I also picked up the latest Imperial Chronicle there. That shop is run by Instructor Reen's fellow graduate, Miss Becky, correct? The school is at last starting to resemble a real military school. The buildings have always been nice, but they are sort of empty on the inside. I feel like the medical office and gardening area finally start running too. I think Miss Lynn, the one running the medical office, also went to Thor's with Instructor Reen. And Sandy's done an amazing job with the gardening area. On top of all that, we also have the new Panzer Soldat models. I'm surprised to hear you read the Imperial Chronicle, though. I thought you found it boring, given that most of the articles cover the Imperial mainland. Well, I have been trying to be more open lately. Also, they ran an article about Crossbell every now and then, so I've been trying to pick up the new issues when I can. Oh, and there's something in the table of contents I was going to ask about. What's this big conference thing about? Ah, okay. Oh, is it that time of year already? I'm trying to think if there was anything in the original Cold Steel. If this is an annual thing. It's not coming to mind, though. I think it's later than usual. The Imperial Provincial Council, held once a year, is a gathering of all the highest-ranking aristocrats in the Empire. None whose titles lesser than Count are permitted entry. Traditionally, it's been organized by the four great houses. Last year it was held in St. Arc, and hosted by Marquis I-Arms. Four great houses. I've heard of them before. They're pretty much the ones who run this country. Two of them get thrown in jail after the Civil War, though, right? I remember Allie mentioning she caught one of them. You mean Duke Cayenne? He was the leader of the Noble Lines during the Civil War. Duke Albaret was the other one. He was captured by the original Class 7. He was charged with abuse of power and arson. It was his second son that arrested him. Sheesh, he sounds like a horrible guy. But the original Class 7 was involved in all that too. So that means Duke Albaret's second son, the one who arrested him, was Governor General Rufus's younger brother, Eustace. I hear he's now acting as the new head of the Albaret family. Though the power may be waning, this country is still one ruled by the nobility. Were they suddenly to withdraw from running the Empire, the central government would not be able to even manage on its own. In that sense, the Imperial Provincial Council still holds great importance to this country. Makes sense. So if he's the new head of the family, does that mean this Eustace guy is going to be there too? Well, if he's Instructor Reen's friend, I'm sure he'll support all the right stuff. I mean, I'm not saying I'm trusting him because he's Instructor Reen's friend. I mean, everyone from Class 7 besides Instructor Reen is so nice. Why do you two keep looking at me like that? Oh no, don't mind us. I'm starting to understand what it means to be a sucker for someone. Good morning, everyone. It seems like things are pretty lively in here. Oh, don't worry, I heard all that. Good morning. Hey, don't just burst in here like that all of a sudden. Wait, aren't you here later than usual? More importantly, you sent some people out there? Okay. Is this the transfers then? I assumed in and out of the school, but I guess class to class. Sharp as ever. It's a bit sudden, but starting today, we'll be getting some new members in our class. What? Sudden is an understatement. Alright, you two, come in. Musei just forced her way in. It's like, Musei wasn't even supposed to transfer into class, but she just kept following me when I was doing it for Ash. You two. I'm sure you all know each other by now, but go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'll go first. I'm Musei Egret. I've transferred from military finance to join you here in Class 7. It's truly a pleasure to meet you all.
Ash Carbide, transferring from combat tactics. Got no plans to make friends here, but nice to meet you, I guess.
So, 2 more friendly faces. Beginning this week, they were they were transferred. I didn't catch up to Class 7. Ash Carbide from Class 8 and Musee and Reen from Class 9. According to the reports, these 2 are a bit too unruly. Consider this a punishment of sorts for them. Oh, I think they want it. I think Musee is just gonna be... Reen's just like remembering all the Musee stuff and like, punishment? This is a punishment for me! It's not that I don't get it, but... Don't his instructor share some of the blame too? Well, this is also punishment for all of you. Oh, I'd always planned to shuffle the classes around a little. And Class 7 needed more members from the beginning. Yeah, 3 seemed like a really small number. Especially after the incidents at our last 2 field exercise locations. Well, that's true, especially considering what may happen in the future. What's your take on this? No question, the 2 of them have more than enough skill and mental fortitude. They don't have any objections to the transfer. We'd be more than happy to take them in. Good to hear. Any objections, Chief Instructor? Interesting that it's her idea. Well, most lessons are held jointly for all 3 classes, so there should be no problems. Is this really just a coincidence? The intelligence agency did mention something about Carbide. Well then, it's been decided. Now Class 7 has 5 members! Ash can be a bit ornery, so good luck dealing with him. Yep, got it. Ash and Musee. I should go and talk to each of them in person, shouldn't I? Yep, that does sound like a plan. And this has got a mobile defense. What, you're flanking them basically? You lure the enemy's main force to where you want them with a token defensive line, then you counterattack from a different direction. You'll need to distribute your troops, be flexible, and coordinate well, but it's a tactic that can be pulled off, even with what we've got here. This is one of the things that Uncle taught me. They don't teach you this kind of stuff at the police academy. I see. So it's both an offensive and defensive maneuver. She keeps in mind, how can I apply this to going after Instructor Rean? Oh my goodness, if she actually does. Someone actually bothers to name such a basic-ass idea. International politics? Interesting. Half the agreements reached during the West Zemuria Trade Conference have been nullified, but the other half are still in place, and many hope they'll become a bridge to repair relations between the Empire and the Republic. One of these agreements is for a transcontinental railroad, and the other countries of Zemuria. Perhaps I must study them a bit more. I know some of these names, but all these technical terms are the unique point of view for an NGO. And this is stupid. Agreements like that are made to be broken. I mean, they sort of were. Altina's just being the actual most studious about it. But she's also not applying it to her own perspective on life at all. No need to get all tense. It's time for our once-a-week class on the arts. No matter if you're a noble or commoner, Erebonian or otherwise, you must nourish your soul with art. Last time we covered melody, chords, and rhythm. Alright, sing the first passage on page 17. Oh, crap. What? Just like that? Okay. Oh dear. Performance lacks emotion, but it's very precise and beautiful in its own way. Okay. Your emotional expression still needs work, but having such precise melody, chords, and rhythm can be soothing in its own way. Now, if we were to add a chord here, we'd see that. I'm trying to... The melody sounded vaguely familiar. I can't pick where, though. Actually, was it similar to that? The, like, bell? Good job today, everyone. We say, Nash, now that you're part of Class 7, your lessons won't change much, but let me know if either of you have any concerns. Oh, I'm perfectly fine, thank you. Oh, you're not going to take that opportunity? Nothing I can't handle. Besides our classes, anyway. I love singing. La 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 la. I think it's safe to say that everyone in that class is nervous. I didn't expect her to have me sing like that. Well, I didn't expect you to be able to actually do it on demand like that. Also, hurting Musee I get, but why are you so smart too, Ash? Every single time you're called in class, you knew the answer, no problem. Who knows? Maybe I'm just smarter than you. What did you just say? I still assume he's an intelligence agency, part of the Iron Bloods or something like that. And, he just already has had a lot of this education. Hey, you're all in the same class now, so please work on getting along. Of course, my door is always open if any of you need to talk, so do not hesitate to ask me about anything. Well, if that's the case, perhaps I'll stop by your room tonight for some private lessons. Seriously, enough with that already. Sheesh. Our class has suddenly become far more lively.
Stand. Bow.
It's all pretty out of the blue, you know. You two both okay with being moved around like that? I did enjoy my old class and was not particularly keen on leaving, but how could I pass up on a chance to be with instructor Rean? Okay, yeah, that one's on me. I should have known asking you was a waste of my time. I thought you of all people would be staunchly opposed to being in instructor Rean's class. You're pretty vocal about how much you hate him. Nah, I don't hate him. I just don't like him is all. I know he's not a bad guy, and he's been through a lot of crap. I'll give him that much. Not to mention the special powers of his. That's... Yeah, was he around at any of those points? How do you know about that? Now that's my secret. But man, that guy's a fright. He's friends with a talking cat and he flies around a big toy from the Dark Ages. So let's just say being in his class gives me a front row seat to the cat comic that is his life. That is an interesting way to see it, Ash. That is an interesting way to see it. You are in many ways a breath of fresh air to a lot of how the characters act in this series. Hey, if we're to be classmates, I'd prefer you to avoid any trouble. If we're to be classmates, I'd prefer to avoid any trouble that you're inevitably going to be causing. I've no doubt we'll get along just fine. Every one of us here has an interest in Instructor Rean one way or another. Including dear Ash, of course, though he never admitted himself. Huh, now that you mention it, I suppose Ash would not have taken actions he has were he truly uninterested. No, I understand. Damn it, you're just not some girl, are you? You're a she-devil in human skin. I should call you a harpy, egret. Oh, no. I much prefer you call me a pretty white lily. It's about the same anyways. Well, anyway. Let me say, Ash, welcome to Class 7 Special Operations. Let's do our best together and show Instructor Reen what we're made of. Though our class has grown, we're still smaller than either of the other two classes. It would be best if we were here, if we were to work together on any task we can. Good to have you aboard. First, we'll do Panzer Soldat training. Or was it the Keep? All this team spirit's gonna make my lunch come back up. But if I plan to show some what's up, I'm all in. This must be the will of the goddess. Thank you for your warm welcome. As usual, tomorrow's briefings will be held at 3 p.m. in the tactical conference room. I will see you all then. How are you newbies treating you? You've got quite a colorful group going on now. I imagine it's a bit difficult dealing with both Musee and Ash. The way I see it, they are meant to be in Class 7. Besides, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can really do. As their instructor, and as a fellow member of Class 7, I'll do everything I can to help hone their best qualities. That is very you, Rean. Well, if you need any help training them, just give me a holler. Yeah, sure thing, thank you. Oh, Rean, I nearly forgot. We got these earlier. What are these? Are they new handbooks? The rain's making it so gloomy out. It's supposed to clear up by evening, though. New pair of Class 7 notebooks. They'll need these for their missions. But wow, we've really come together since the field exercises in Crossbell. We went through a lot, but overall, it was a good experience. That wasn't that long ago, man. I suppose it was for you, but I played that like a week, maybe 2 weeks ago between all that. And then again, I was in that chapter for a while between quite a few recording sessions. This is a lot of time to reminisce. Really, we're still reminiscing on it. Okay. Okay, game. Hey, Crow. The leader of the gnomes. Who could that man be? Still guessing that professor guy. There's no way it's possible. Well, anyway, I guess I should find Ash and give him his notebook. I'd also like to chat with Lind and Becky while I'm out. Right, and Celie said that she was going to be going to the academy, even though it was raining. Okay. So there's something that she needs to look into. Maybe I'll check up on her too. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Eunice tennis wear. Team's academy swimsuit. Kirch chess club uniform. I got a message. Okay, thank you. What did I send you? Oh, a wind chime. You bought for me is exactly what I needed for the upcoming season. Just listening to it, I can imagine the cold breeze blowing through the air to relax me. I've been listening to it to relax before my concerts too. You're so thoughtful, Rean. I hope I can find something just as nice for you. Or I can find something just as nice for you. That's so sweet. It's nice to hear it's helping him before his concerts. Elliot, you're my bro. I am quite surprised. Never in my life did I think I'd receive a lipstick as a gift. Yeah, I'm not really sure what came over me there. It's not that I say it's a bad gift, I like it a lot actually. I never worn makeup before, so I'll have to get Monica's advice on how to properly apply it. I'd like to show you how it looks on me one day, so be prepared. What does be prepared mean in this context? I know it's not the most subtle gift, but she likes it, so that's all that matters. Okay. Oh, fuck! When did you get there? Oh my goodness, Michael. Oh my goodness, what are you? God damn it, Michael. This rain is nice. I know you're familiar with the Eastern culture. Do you write haiku? My master did, but I'm completely clueless when it comes to those. On top of all your on top of all your other artistic pursuits, do you write poetry as well? What can I say? Perhaps I take after my predecessor. In any event. Wait, who's your predecessor? Your, like, father? I saw the images. He is indeed very similar. Not only that machine of his, but his voice and even that way he carries himself. Did he know him too? They're not directly saying it, but the Azure Chevalier was the young hero of the Noble Alliance. I only spoke with him a handful of times, but I remember thinking how young he looked, especially standing next to Cayenne. After the war, when I heard of his death, I remember thinking it was a waste. It was losing such a young man with a bright future. That's the extent of my relationship with him, so let's leave it at that. I'll leave it to you and Herschel how we interpret this masked man, including determining whether he's friend or foe to us here at the branch campus. Understood. I'll see to it. Besides, I don't really think I know what your loyalties are anyway, so... Alongside Instructor Herschel and all my other friends. I shall look forward to it. I'd like to begin writing haiku, but I'm not very well versed in Eastern poetry. I need to study them so I can compose my own someday. She's so driven in everything she does. It's actually kind of scary. Well, the thing about haiku is that it's a format, not necessarily, nothing else is really so required of it. And, over here should be, yeah, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. How's work going? Oh, hello there, Rean. I just finished up the inventory check. Now, on top of that, I need to make sure we have extra supplies for our field exercises. So are you going to come along for those? It really is a relief to have such a professional like you taking care of us. I suppose there's not much use in you sticking around here during the field exercises when all the students are out, like, getting hurt somewhere else. I really can't thank you enough for coming here to help us out. Oh no, that really is too much. I'm still just in training, so why are you here? Why did you not finish your training? I understand there's a need here, but you know. Not to mention, I decided to come here for my own sake too. What do you mean? How do you mean? Well, it's not a big deal or anything. It was the Civil War that made me decide to become a doctor. So many people were hurt or in danger, I felt so powerless. I want to be strong enough to save anyone. That's when I really started to wish. Ah, so that's why you suddenly transferred to a medical college? It was so out of the blue. I never had a chance to ask you about it. Sorry to worry you, but I really am just in training at St. Ursula. So I want to get as much experience as I can. I want to be stronger. Alongside everyone else here if possible. Well, me too. Okay, so basically you just want more experience. It's like an internship. But you're better than the rest of us, basically. Please keep on supporting us, Lynn. Of course, thank you. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, and, you have anything to say about your sister? Okay, no? Okay. Let's not talk about it then.
Let me know what you need.
I agree, we shouldn't talk about it.
Alright, got it!
So we do get Musée and them now. Casuals. I actually quite like that. Oh, was that something I bought? That's not what I was expecting. I like that though. I actually do quite like that. What about yours? Oh yeah, that is so unsurprising yet so unfortunate that they went that direction. Whatever. That's just goggles. Oh my goodness. Okay. I guess we really should get him a motorcycle, shouldn't we? Let me say his hat. Oh, okay. She's a couple variations, basically. So, yeah. It just goes back to that one. Kitty, no what? Oh, what the? No. Go away. Go away. You know, I mainly did the Mushy thing because I did it a lot during the other stuff, but I am personally being years out. And it was interesting for a while. I am getting a bit bored of it. I'll keep it on Fee, though, for nostalgia's sake, though. Yeah, I'm fine with that on Fee. Less so on her.